Hey guys, Wes from Paranormal here. I don't normally do ghost box sessions, but this is one that I wanted to do for a while. And the reason I want to do it is because the death of Owen Hart is something that touched me personally as a wrestling fan and someone who lived in Calgary at the time of his passing. It was a sad time for the people living in Calgary because the Harts are very much considered royalty in Calgary. His death was very tragic, and I'll get into that as I do the ghost box session. But, I remember watching him as a teenager in the late 80s and also into the late 90s before he passed as a young adult, and just so many great memories of him. He had a style, just a quick, exciting style, and high flyer. Yeah, just probably one of the greatest wrestlers to ever step inside a wrestling ring. So today, Peter and Emma are gonna ask you guys to help me out with this session. Help Owen to come through. And Owen Hart, if you're there, then this session is for you. I do it out of the utmost respect as a fan, and I do hope that you understand that, and anybody else watching this session understands that this is done out of complete respect, out of appreciation for everything he's done, everything that he did. Okay, so just gonna turn the spirit box now. Turn up a bit here. Alright, Peter, Emma, if you could help Owen Hart to come through for me, please. Just me moving in the chair. Owen Hart, are you there? Could you please come through and speak with me today? You're Owen? I think I heard I'm Owen. Thank you. Owen Hart was born, turn down a bit, born May 7th, 1965. Owen, I'm just going to do a bit of a bio for you here. If you don't mind, just tell your story. As I said, he was born on May 7, 1965, in Calgary, Canada. He was born to a large family with 12 children. His father, professional wrestler Stu Hart, trained him in the Hart family basement, which was called the Dungeon. He was one of six brothers and 4 brothers-in-laws in the Hart family to become professional wrestlers. He wrestled at the amateur level, became a Canadian college champion before making his professional debut in 1986 as part of his father's Stampede wrestling circuit. After touring in Europe, Japan, Mexico, and Canada, Hart entered the World Wrestling Federation in 1988. He wrestled as the Rocket Owen Hart and the Blue Blazers, started out in WWF as the Blue Blazer. He became a popular fixture in WWF, had a fierce rivalry with his older brother, Bret Hart, who was a 5-time WWF champion. Hart attracted viewers, as did their teaming up to form the Hart Foundation in 1993. Hart won the King of the Ring in 1994, the Intercontinental title in 1997. When Bret unofficially retired in late 1997, Owen was the only remaining Hart on the professional wrestling scene. Owen Hart liked to play jokes on other wrestlers. He was very famous for his little ribs that he did. Some ribs were actually quite big, and he had a lot of patience with them as well. There was a wrestler known as Gangrel who he played a joke on. He took Gangrel's watch out of his bag, out of his gear bag or whatever, and Gangrel had no idea what happened to it. It was a watch that he really liked, and Owen Hart went through the trouble of looking for it with him until the Godfather, or wasn't the Godfather, it was Gangrel, finally gave up. Now, months later, Owen Hart and Gangrel were in the same arena, and Owen Hart slipped the watch back into Gangrel's bag, and that left Gangrel wondering how the heck it showed up in the bag in the same arena that he had lost it in. That was just the kind of guy that Owen was. He loved to play jokes on people, and just shows a lot about his character, really. He had a great sense of humor. I remember his death, living in Calgary. I remember his funeral. There were a lot of fans who went to the funeral and you know, they cheered on the wrestlers that were going into the place where the funeral was being held. I didn't do that. I felt that was pretty disrespectful. What did you think about that, Owen? I didn't really like that. Over the years, Hart became disenchanted with the outrageous character of the WWF, and especially with Federation owner Vince McMahon. In early 1999, he was reportedly preparing to retire and spend more time with his family. And he had a son, Oj, and a daughter, Athena, and his wife was named Martha. He was thinking of becoming a teacher. Unfortunately, an accident during a pre-match publicity stunt on May 23rd, 1999 put an end to that. In front of more than 16,000 fans, most of them totally unaware of the chilling reality of what they were watching, Hart fell some 90 feet when a released mechanism disengaged on a cable affixed to the ceiling from the safety vest he was wearing. Owen hit his head on one of the wrestling ring's turnbuckles, and he was later pronounced dead of internal bleeding. Sorry that happened to you, Owen. Sorry that you weren't able to spend that time with your family. The circumstances surrounding Hart's death sparked more discussion about the increasingly dangerous nature of WWF's publicity tactics and provoked calls for some action to be taken by the Federation to protect its wrestlers. Wrongful death lawsuit filed against the WWF by Hart's family, who accused the wrestling organization of making dangerous demands on Hart in pursuit of money and television ratings. They reached an out-of-court settlement in late 2000. Is there anything you'd like to say, Owen? Anything you'd like to say to your fans? Not getting much today, guys. I can try something here. Heard Hart there. Anything you want to say at all, Owen? Would love to hear from you. Maybe we'll turn off some of these effects. Maybe that'll help. Well, Owen, I thank you for able to come through today. Honestly, don't seem to be getting a lot at all in this session, unfortunately. Hey, is that you, Owen? All right, Owen. Want to thank you for your time today. And thank you so much for the entertainment that you provided all of us. God bless you. I hope that you're well wherever you are. Anything else you want to? If there's anything you want to say now, Owen, this is your chance. This session is for you. Gonna close the session in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Thank you so much. Alright, not too sure if Owen was able to come through. Obviously, I'll have to go through the session and find out if you were able to come through. Again, Owen, thank you so much, and much love, much respect to you. And thank you so much for all the great memories. And I guess that'll close this chapter for the Spirit Box session that I wanted to do. I might do a follow-up session later on. This one, I haven't completely gone over it yet, but I feel that there could be a better session done for this, and I think that in respect to Owen, it would maybe be proper to get a better session if this one doesn't turn out as well as I was hoping it would. If you guys want to see more sessions like this, if there's someone that you'd like me to try to contact, then by all means let me know, and make sure that you subscribe and click that bell just so you're notified of any Ghost Box sessions that I might do in the future. I am still working on a Ghost Box. I'm just waiting for some parts to come in, so stay tuned and keep an eye out for that as well. Again, guys, thanks so much for watching. Until next time, stay true, keep believing, and I will see you guys in the comments.